This video is Chapter 20.5, Diversity of Fungi. What is the largest living thing in the world? The blue whale? A giant redwood tree? Although they are big, both species are tiny compared to a fungus growing in Oregon. A single honey mushroom. Most of it is underground, but this mushroom could cover more than 1,500 football fields. It is thought to be at least 2,400 years old. As amazing as it sounds, there are other fungi throughout the world nearly as large. First, main idea. Fungi are adapted to absorb their food from the environment. Despite how little most people know about fungi, they are all around us, in soil, water, and even in the air. Most forms live in and on plants and animals. Scientists have named about 70,000 species, but estimate there may be a total of 1.5 million fungi species in the world. Members of the kingdom fungi fall into one of three groups: the single-celled yeasts, the molds, and the true fungi. For many years, biologists classified fungi as plants, but there are a few traits that separate these two kingdoms. For example, plants contain chlorophyll and photosynthesize. Fungi do not. Fungi have to get their food by absorbing it from the environment. Plants have true roots, leaves, and stems, but fungi do not. Plant cell walls are made of the polysaccharide cellulose. Fungal cell walls are made of chitin, a tough polysaccharide that is also found in the shells of insects and their close relatives. With the exception of the yeasts, fungi are multicellular organisms. Their bodies of multicellular fungi are made of long strands called hyphae. Hyphae, with the singular being hypha, are pictured on the screen here. Depending on the species, each hypha may consist of a chain of cells or may contain one large, long cell with many nuclei. In both cases, cytoplasm can flow freely throughout the hyphae, and each hypha is surrounded by a plasma membrane and a cell wall of chitin. Hyphae often group together in long tangled masses to form a mycelium. A mycelium is an underground network of hyphae. Under certain conditions, such as a moist environment, a mycelium, the plural would be mycelia, can grow quickly to cover a large area. Mycelia may produce fruiting bodies. A fruiting body is a reproductive structure of a fungus that grows above ground. Mushrooms are only one type of fruiting body. Fungi absorb their food from their environment. The food can be from a wide variety of food sources, including tree bark, bread, cheese, and even flesh. As fungi grow, hyphae extend into the food source and release enzymes. These enzymes break down their food so that it can be absorbed across their cell walls. Fungi can take in large amounts of nutrients due to their mycelia, which in turn allows mycelia to grow very quickly. Second main idea. Fungi come in many shapes and sizes. The kingdom fungi is diverse, and it is commonly divided into four main groups: primitive fungi, sac fungi, bread molds, and club fungi. The primitive fungi, or chytrids, are the smallest and simplest group of fungi. They are mostly aquatic, and their spores have flagella, which help propel them through the water. They are the only fungi with flagellated spores. Some primitive fungi are decomposers, while others are parasites of protists, plants, or animals. One explanation for the global decrease in amphibians, such as frogs, is a parasite type of chytrid fungi attacking them. The bread molds range from the molds that you see on spoiled food to fungi used to ferment certain foods, such as soy sauce. Most members of this phylum get food by decomposing dead or decaying matter. At least one group of symbiotic fungi belongs to this group. Mycorrhiza are mutualistic partnerships between fungi and the roots of certain plants. Mycorrhiza help these plants to fix nitrogen. That is, they take in inorganic nitrogen from the soil and convert it to nitrates and ammonia, which plants can use. The club fungi get their name because of their fruiting bodies being club-shaped. This phylum includes mushrooms, puffballs, and bracket or shelf fungi. It also includes the rusts and smuts, which are two types of fungi that cause diseases in plants. Puffballs, which are shown on the screen here, form dry-looking structures that release their spores when someone or something strikes the mature fruiting body. Bracket fungi are a common sight in forests, where they grow outward from tree trunks, forming a little shelf.